Welcome to the Funk Alliance Talking Heads. We're happy to interview Denise Nart from NART in Turkey. Enjoy the video.
That is a very good question, because it is not only difficult to win a new client and their trust, but it's even sometimes more important and often more difficult to keep an existing client and their trust. So in my opinion, the most important aspects of customer experience nowadays is trust. And because clients simply don't want to work with a company they can't trust. So for us as NART, the most important things when winning a new client, first of all, and their trust is, first of all, you have to have a good reputation in the market. There's no other way. Because in order to win a new client, you have to maintain and keep your existing ones. And because at the bottom line of every business is that you have to show you have to show that you can be trusted to other people, and you have to have strong references. Second point is so we always push our management team to really listen to the client and try to understand them and present them with solutions tailor-made to their individual needs and risks. And of course, I think there's no need to say that you have to deliver solutions, you have to deliver results. But for us, again, it is very important to be there for the client during difficult times. So again, we always try to, again, push our team members to be very flexible, very responsive, solution-oriented, and also try to establish an emotional level with the client, because we are not only proud to be a corporate company, but also proud to be a family-owned, independent company. On the other hand, also very important, like you mentioned, keep the existing client. So there, of course, sustainability and consistency goes hand in hand, and it is very important when keeping the quality service. Second of all, also very important is we have to be innovative. So we have to be creative when educating our clients, when keeping them updated about the new market trends, and providing them also digital solutions. So because if we are not doing that, someone else will. So you have to be the first in the market. So there was one thing yesterday during the conference the speaker mentioned, and he told us that there are two dimensions. So trust is a conference born out of two dimensions. First of all, there's character and there's competence. I thought this is really it, because the character is your intent and your motives you have with people, with your clients, and your character is your skills, capabilities, your track record, your experience. So these dimensions are very important, and I think all successful businesses are based on relationships, and the foundation of all relationships is trust. So trust is key to everything. And looking from a younger person, I think I already told my opinion about how important the trust relationship is with our clients. But I think there's one more, even more important relationship, and that is your trustful relationship with your team, with your employees. And I think looking again from a young person's perspective, it is very important for a young person to work with someone who keeps his promises, who shows sustainability, and somehow creates an ecosystem for, especially for a young person to learn to develop his or her skills and abilities, and therefore creates an environment of trust and an environment where one can blossom and have the confidence to share their ideas and be more productive. because every organization, I think you have to create a sense of trust, and it gives you also a lot of benefits, like there's increasing morale between the teams, there's more productivity, more engagement, and also the abilities to work more efficient as a team is increasing. So just to give a short overview first, in 2018 we had a premium volume of around $10 billion. And out of that, the market is dominated by 87% non-life sector, and 45% of that is accounting from the motor traffic insurance, or automobile insurance. So I've been in the sector since 6 years, and I've observed some things in the market. So there are a few points I would like to mention. First of all, growth. We had a profitability, an average growth rate of 15% the last 10 years. And then looking at the profitability, we again had good profitability over the last 10 years. However, the last 2 years, financial profit is increasing, but technical profit is decreasing because of higher inflation rates the last 2 to 3 years. And then looking at globalization, I can say that foreign investments is still continuing. We have more than 70 authorized insurance companies in the market, and the market share of foreign groups are more than 65%. And it's still increasing. On the other hand, competition is very high, especially between the brokers, and the market is very soft. The rates have gone down a lot the last years. However, looking at the long term, there are huge opportunities. I mean, we have a very young, very large population, and the coverage rate in Turkey is still very, very low in the non-life and life sector. So I think there are a lot of opportunities and huge potential for long-term market growth.